Welcome Sagittarius to my channel, Mending True Tarot. This is a general reading for you for the month of October. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone, so please just take what resonates for you, leave the rest behind. I do take pop-outs, so in the interest of time, I've already meditated, shuffled, and taken those cards. As I lay out what has come out for you this month, I would like to say be careful. There are scammers who are out there who are preying on people who are interested in tarot and self-help. So just make sure that you're following the links of the people that you're intending to follow. And that being said, for myself, I don't have social media attached to this account, so I will never reach out to you to solicit for readings. For personal readings or for direct payment in that way. I do take donations in my link down below, but that is all. All right, getting into reading, I have some oracle cards in order to define the energy of the reading, and then for the heart, I have the traditional Rider-Waite. I am using the Shaman's Dream Oracle, and getting into it here, the first one that comes out, there's definitely a theme here for these oracle cards, I'm going to say. So the Garden of Venus, Rest and Renewal. Beautiful card, and not exactly what you may think it means. So this card talks about this garden of love, this garden of Venus, right? But this garden is really only for you. This is really, stop searching for something outside of yourself and stop searching for spending your time with someone else or anything like that in this moment in time or in the most recent past. You may have already been doing this, and really kind of taking some personal time for you and reflecting on yourself and seeing yourself and loving yourself for who and what you are, and really just kind of taking stock. But you don't have to stay there. It's just a means of kind of recovery and a way to just, because sometimes we all need to just do some self-love. And it's exactly what this card is really referring to. Then we have Root Girl, the disowned self, number 46. Also, same thing. It's about taking stock, reflecting on yourself, looking at those things that perhaps you may be not looking at so lovingly about your own self, and really accepting those things, and instead of trying to push them away, own them and love them and have patience for them. And it's not just about accepting yourself, but having patience with yourself, because you still may be working on those elements and it may not be there just yet, and that's okay. Or even just looking back at what has happened. You can't change what has been. You can only change what or how you're going to react to something in the future. So this is really just kind of taking stock of and knowing who you are in this moment. Then we have number 2, Beloved, Radical Acceptance. Again, this reflecting on yourself. Like I said, there's definitely a theme here. Apparently, you are taking a time out, Sagittarius, and really kind of accepting yourself and others also for who and what they are and what you do and what you stand for, and all of those things, kind of warts and all situation for yourself. And really just reflecting and loving and not judging, just not holding judgment for yourself or others in this moment. And then we have number 32, Jeweled Web, Connectivity. So once again, this is saying that instead of focusing on a landing point somewhere where it is like a goal for where it is that you want to be, this is saying to instead realize that everything is connected. It's really more about the journey, but that there's like this connectivity, obviously, through everything that you cannot see or understand. But there are synchronicities to everything. So instead of really focusing on the end goal and where you're going to be headed, like where the end point is, instead look around you to see the wider web that is helping to support you in your lessons and who you are and where, the process of getting there. So then getting into the heart of the reading, in the most recent past, you have the 2 of Pentacles and you have the 6 of Swords. So the 2 of Pentacles, this can really be that you've been juggling a lot. You've been doing a lot. And perhaps it is that there's 2 different things that you're trying to decide between. That could be something. But that you've really been keeping yourself very busy. And this can be put upon you or things that you're doing for others. There's definitely like this element of not just doing it for yourself, but doing it to help someone. And that's just the energy. It's not normally what's with this card. I am going to say that it's really the intuitive feeling that I'm getting more for this card. But it for the more traditional, yes, that you've been doing a lot. You've been very busy, Sagittarius. And so then we have the Six of Swords, which also shows that you are moving or have been moving from choppy waters on the calmer shores, so that you're moving away from this busyness. You're starting to kind of move through that and kind of move to a place where you can be more solitary, more calm, more internal. Instead of being out here, you're starting to come and rest within. In your present moment, you have the Two of Swords and you have Death. So it's interesting. So you have 2 and 2, and this one is about juggling and can be about decisions. This one is about, the Two of Swords is about decisions, also perhaps about some kind of defensiveness, that you're kind of in a waiting position as well, where the Two of Pentacles is about activity. The Two of Swords is about a kind of holding back position that you're taking right now. So you're doing what all the oracle cards were kind of saying, that you're pulling back. You're kind of taking stock of what information is being presented to you and realizing that instead of trying to keep on juggling everything, that you do have to make a choice. There is a decision that actually needs to be made, and this decision creates a transformation for you, right? There's some kind of real internal change that's happening, and it's for the better. It's going to be for the better, okay? But there's a decision that needs to be made. And then we have the Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune in your soon future position. So we have, with the Ace of Swords, information, once again, that's being given to you, a message that's being given to you, but mostly information. And with this information, there's a knowledge and a victory that kind of comes along with this. And know that this is truly, it's kind of coming out of nowhere. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is the universe kind of presenting itself to you in ways that you could have not foreseen, right? This kind of turns the tables, and it allows you then, I think you're going from indecision to making a decision. And this is based upon information that has yet to kind of come to you. You still have some things to know. But once you do that, you're going to get some real clarity with it, okay? So really your reading is talking about that you have been very busy in the most recent past. You realize that instead of kind of being out in the external world, that there is coming a time where you have to go kind of internal, go inside in order to start to make some choices, because there's some real internal changes that are happening for you, which will then present themselves in your outside world. But that being said, that there's still some things that are needing and are going to be presented to you, which is going to help you make this decision. All right. All right. I am going to pull 2 oracle cards in order to give you some advice for October. So I have Earth Wisdom Oracle here. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What advice do you have for Sagittarius for the month of October, please? What advice do you have for October, for Sagittarius for October? Ooh, you get lots of cards. Okay. Get these all out here. So you have Divine Connection, Strength, Awareness, and Transformation. And I'm going to pull one of the Archangel Michael. What advice do you have for Sagittarius for the month of October? What advice? Looking for one card. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Truly grateful for any advice that you can give. Oh, you also get a lot of oracle cards here. I kind of moved through your reading, so maybe they feel like you need some more clarification. Perhaps that may be it. Okay, so here, number 8, starting with Divine Connection. Here we are. The plant for this card is a water lily, which opens the crown chakra and raises awareness and encourages enlightenment. The stone here is selenite, which supports connection with the divine. It says, instead of looking externally for guidance, which can be open to misinterpretation or put you at the mercy of someone else's agenda, focus on strengthening your own connection with the divine. That is your best, most reliable North Star, the guiding source that you can always follow, even through the darkest night. The quote is, I look to my own North Star and am guided by the truth of my spirit. I am complete in myself and confidence in my connection with the divine. Excellent. And then you have number 3, which is strength. The plant for this is juniper. It eliminates self-destructive tendencies, encourages prosperity, and provides protection. The stone is tiger's eye, which promotes grounding, strength, and protection. It says to be truly strong, you first must master yourself. If you want to protect yourself from dangerous situations, remove self-destructive tendencies from your life. Then develop your own prosperity and self-reliance. Once you have established your own inner and outer strength, you will be able to serve others. The quote is, I am strong and in control of my actions. I choose to act in ways that strengthen my body, mind, and spirit. I build my own strength and offer it in service to others. Okay, then we have 13, which is awareness. The plant is mugwort, which aids dream work and integrates and controls psychic abilities. The stone is moonstone. It enhances extraordinary awareness. There are whole worlds that are unseen by ordinary awareness. You have the capacity for extraordinary awareness. Work on developing your psychic skills and pay close attention to your dreams. Things are not always as they seem, and you will need all of your senses, physical and metaphysical, in order to move forward. The quote, I pay attention to the whole world, the seen and the unseen. I look below appearances and see the truth beneath. I continually strengthen my seeing skills. Here we are, number 16, transformation. Mullein is the plant here. It brings awareness and light to consciousness and understanding of one's higher purpose. The stone is amethyst, aids in transformation. Sometimes a change of habit is enough. Other times, only a complete transformation will do. It is time to gain a fuller understanding of your soul's purpose, and that will require transformation. A rearranging of your worldview and practices that bring your actions in line with your ideals. Reach for and embrace your highest vision of yourself. Quote, I seek transformation. I have a higher vision for myself and move toward it, step by step. I release my old self and embrace who I am becoming. All right. For the Archangel Michael cards, you have confidence. Okay, here, this card serves as a talisman to raise your self-confidence. Archangel Michael has been trying to reassure you that you have the power, strength, and skills that are valuable to God's plan of peace. Michael is protecting you while you shine your bright light. Listen to your intuition and act with aplomb. In relationships, your self-assurance attracts healthy people to your side. It also triggers respect in others. As you're falling asleep each night, ask Archangel Michael to help you raise your confidence. You'll wake up feeling love and compassion for yourself and others. Other possible meanings are have confidence in your plans and ideas. Tune into your intuition as it is right on target. Trust the person you're inquiring about. Have faith that you're on the right path. Know that your financial and other needs are being met now and in the future. The prayer is, Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I am one with all that is divine. Wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. And then we have your children are being watched over by the angels. Yep, are being watched over by the angels. Archangel Michael wants you to know that he's paying particular attention to your children. He's guiding them to stay safe, develop their spiritual gifts, and discover and follow their divine life purpose. Michael is also ensuring that their peers are trustworthy and good influences. Other possible meanings are your life's purpose involves children. A healthy pregnancy and birth is ensured. An adoption will be successful. Spend time with indigo and crystal children. Take care of your inner child by playing and having fun. A child in heaven is happy and sending love. Your children are okay. Give worries about your children to God and the angels. The prayer here is, Dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. All right, and last but not least, God is in charge. Here we are. This card comes to you with a reassuring message that God is in charge, taking care of all the details. Give any worries to God and stop struggling against the flow. There is a natural course that this situation is taking, and it's important to trust that things are going in the right direction because they are. Other meanings are, ask for help and allow yourself to receive it when it's offered. Your prayers have been heard and answered. A miraculous solution is already in the works. Enjoy your life because God is taking care of any apparent problems. The prayer is, Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to restore and heal everything and everyone involved. All right, Sagittarius, I am going to leave it there for you. I thank you so much for joining me here today. I am truly grateful. And for more clarification, please check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. And if you like what I do, please like and subscribe. It helps others to find the channel and it lets me know that it resonates with you. And down below, you should find a link for tips and donations if you choose to support the channel that way. It's not expected, but genuinely appreciated if you decide to. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, and I will see you next time.